Yo, yo, yo. I guess you could call this like a mini. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I need to choose a different background. I'm sick and tired of this background, bro. But let's choose this one. This one is great. I like this one. I think I want a better one. I think I prefer a better one. Wait. No, I don't like white. Black. I want a bit more color. It's a bit too cringe. I don't like that. It's alright, I guess. I think it's fine. I actually think it's fine. You know what? I'll just stick with it. I don't care. I'm sticking with this thumbnail. Not the thumbnail. I'm sticking with this backgrounds. Um, this is just like a little, like, you could call this like a mini podcast, I guess, because I'm gonna be talking about various like topics. This is just a mini podcast, I guess, about my life and why I took a break for so long and why I haven't shown my face in so long. That's the main reason I haven't shown my face in a while. The last time I showed my face, well, I did show my face like for the past few videos now, but like before that, like I took a huge break. Like I didn't show my face for like almost a year, legit almost a year. Like it was definitely before Christmas, but yeah, I'm gonna be explaining that. I'm gonna actually explain it now because I just want to get this over. I'm not trying to make this like a long video. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not trying to make this like a long video. This is gonna be a very quick video. I'm not trying to make this a long video at all. This is gonna be a very quick video. Let me just sort my hair out. What the fuck? But yeah, so like I said, this is not gonna be a long video at all. This is just a mini podcast, a mini podcast. I'm gonna just explain a few things, get a few things off my chest. Just explain a few things, you know, get a few things on my chest, and just because it's been a while. I haven't really posted that much. And it's been a while, yeah. So I'm just repeating myself. I'm literally just repeating myself, but legit. But I'm just gonna be explaining why I took. I'm just gonna be explaining why I took a huge break. And yeah, today. So we're explaining why I took a huge break and my plans on coming back to YouTube and if I'm gonna stream or not. But yeah, let's talk about why I left. Because of the stuttering problem. I'm sorry, but the stuttering problem is the main reason why I took a break off YouTube. Because I'm even stuttering now, but legit, like I took a break off YouTube because of that mainly. Not just that, but like mainly because of the stuttering problem. Like in my videos, I just always stutter all the time. Like over my sentences. It's happening now. It still hasn't recovered though. It legit still hasn't recovered. I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, that's partly the reason why I took a break off YouTube because of my stuttering problem. It's something that I generally cannot control. No matter how much I try, I can't control it. I always just stutter for no reason. I don't know why it happens, but it happens. I generally I can't control it at all. I just stutter all the time. I'm sick and tired of it. I hate stuttering, but I just have to cope with it, you know? And I'm always gonna have stuttering problems for the rest of my life, probably. But yeah, but I just have to live with it. So yeah. So the main reason why I took a break off YouTube is mainly because of my stuttering problem. That's mainly the reason. Mainly because of my stuttering problem. The other reason is because I just lost motivation. I legit lost motivation because I was posting like all the time and I was posting really like daily all the stuff. I just lost motivation because I was posting every single day. Not every single day, but I was posting a lot. Like especially like last summer, like summer August, like August 2023, I was posting a lot of videos and a lot of streams. Legit. Like I was active in August last year. And for pretty much the whole of summer last year, I was active on my summer holidays last year. In August, September, I was active. I was posting like weekly. I was enjoying it. But then in like October, November times, I started to lose a little bit of, oh my god. In the September, October times, I started to lose motivation. That's simply it. In August, September, I was loving it. I was posting every single week. In August, September. But in October, November, I just lost motivation. I stopped posting. The only time I would post is if it's my fights. Like if I was promoting a fight, that's the only time I'd post. But I wouldn't post like a normal video. I legit wouldn't post a normal video because I lost motivation. Legit. I don't even care if I'm starting because I'm not even gonna try and start again. This is just a raw video, a raw fucking video. So I probably might even like I don't even know, but like legit. I don't even care about my starting problem because I'm just trying to make this as raw as possible, but legit. So that's another reason I just lost motivation because in August, September, I was active in August and September. I was active. I legit was active in August and September of 2023. That period of time, I was active. I was posting weekly, but in like November, October times, in October, November, I lost motivation. I stopped posting. The only time I would post is if it's my fights. But that's literally the only time I'd post ever. If it's promoting a fight, but if it's like a normal YouTube video, I didn't post for like 7 months, like almost a year. almost a year, 6-7 months. I didn't post for almost a year, showing my face and stuff. The only time I post is if it's fighting content. As you can see, I'm no longer doing YouTube boxing, so don't think I'm talking about YouTube boxing. I'm not talking about YouTube boxing. I'm done with that era. I'm not talking about YouTube boxing. I'm not talking about fucking Deji and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that stuff. I will talk a little bit today because I want to just keep up with the news, keep up with the fighting news. But that's the only time I'll ever talk about YouTube boxing. This is the only video I'll ever talk about YouTube boxing. The rest of my content, I'm not going to talk about YouTube boxing. This is the only video you ever see me talk about YouTube boxing. But legit. So I'm going to be talking about a few fights between obviously the Paul brothers, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Deji, KSI, and if he's going to return to boxing. Andrew Tate, I don't know if he's boxing. I don't know what's going on with him. But talk about a few YouTube beefs, a few like UFC fights. But yeah, this is just it's been 5 minutes and it's been a bit of a shit start, to be honest. I'm feeling about to change backgrounds. I'm just changing backgrounds all the time. Let me get a different background, not like a paper one. This is better. But legit, I was just like, I lost motivation. Legit. Wait, I already spoke about that. Legit. But so what was I talking about before I talked about YouTube? I was talking about like how I lost motivation in YouTube videos because obviously I repeat myself. But in August and September of 2023, I was posting like weekly, almost every single day. So I was posting all the time. I was active. But in August, in October, November, I just lost motivation. I stopped posting. The only time I post is if it's fight content, like if it's like promoting my fights or UFC and stuff like that. I did post a little bit of UFC in like February, March. But then I made a video about Skipper. Yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy. He's a delusional retard. I hate that guy. He's a fucking retard. I hate that guy. Yes, I'll repeat myself. Yes, that guy, Skipper. He's just as dumb as Andres LaFrisa 2.0. You know that, guys. I've had a beef with him for a long time, since 2022. 2 years I've had beef with that guy. I think I might start having beef with this guy as well, Skipper. I just heard he deleted all his videos. Yeah, legit, he deleted all his videos. Maybe he saw my video and he got so offended. I hurt his feelings, but imagine getting your feelings hurt by 15-year-olds. It's weird. But legit, he deleted all his videos after I made my video. So I'm not saying he saw my video, because my video only got like 20 views. But I'm not saying he saw it, but it could be a possibility. It generally could be a possibility that he saw my video and then he got annoyed and he deleted his channel. Or deleted his videos. But legit, it could be a possibility that that's the reason why he stopped posting. That's the reason why he deleted all his videos. It could be the reason, because he's just sick and tired of all the hate. But he deserves it, because he's an egotistical fuck. Legit, ever since the channel blew up, he's become more egotistical. I used to watch him a lot back in like 2023, early 2023, because he was making YouTube boxing content, and I was obviously a YouTube boxing fanatic. But legit, I was legit a YouTube boxing fanatic, and I was watching his videos. But then when he started to make content about real boxing, he started to become more critical of people. I lost respect for him, because he started saying the most dumbest shit ever, Ever since he started talking about these real boxing, it pissed me off, legit. He started saying the most dumbest shit ever since he started talking about real boxing. Because then he made UFC content, he made boxing content, he made Jake Paul content, saying Jake Paul's a fool for boxing, Mike Tyson, all this stuff. It pissed me off. I made a whole video. You could go watch it if you want. It's on my channel from like 2 months ago. You can go watch it. I'm not gonna go into that video again. I'm just explaining why I made it. I just don't like the guy. I lost respect for him. I used to watch him, but now I just don't like him, because he became an absolute retard, because his newer videos became just dog shit. Complete and utter dog shit. That video about Jake Paul, Mike Tyson was dog shit. That video about Jake Paul and his fight with Andre Ryan Borland is dog shit. Legit. His videos nowadays are just dog shit. I mean, he deleted all his videos, but like the videos where he's talking about like real boxing. When he talks about YouTube boxing, he was actually pretty knowledgeable on YouTube boxing. But it's easy to be knowledgeable on YouTube boxing because it's YouTube boxing. It's not like real boxing where it's like real like stuff. It's like YouTube boxing. It's like guys who are very inexperienced and are getting in the ring for like first time, like legit. So it's easy to be knowledgeable on that, but like real boxing, you have to be very, very knowledgeable. You need to really educate yourself on real boxing. YouTube boxing is easy. It's easy with YouTube boxing, but with real boxing, you have to be educational. I'm speaking so fast I can't even understand what I'm saying, but legit. So I'll repeat myself. So YouTube boxing, you have to. It's easy to be real. It's easy to know what you talk about in YouTube boxing because it's YouTube boxing. But in real boxing, you have to really educate yourself because it's real boxing. You have to take it really seriously. I feel like he doesn't do that. He's such a clown. I don't like him. He's so delusional when he talks about these stuff. Fuck, I said I was going to talk slowly, but I'm starting to talk fast again. Legit, I'm spitting everywhere, but legit, like, that's just my little rant about the Skipper. So when we come back to YouTube boxing, let's talk about a few fights. Logan Paul versus Andrew Tate, that's a fight. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is obviously going to happen in July 20th. I made a bet with my uncle that if Jake Paul loses, then I have to give him £20. Legit, I made a bet with my uncle that if Mike Tyson loses, no, what the fuck am I talking about? I made a bet with my uncle that if Jake Paul loses, I have to give him £20. Legit, I made a bet with him that if Jake Paul loses to Mike Tyson, I have to give him £20. I don't want that to happen. So Jake Paul, please win, bro. I'm rooting for you. I know you're not gonna get much respect even if you do win, but like still like win. You know, just prove that you can knock out a Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson is the best boxer on this planet. He's the best boxer to ever live. I think he's better than Floyd Mayweather. I think he's more legendary than Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather just cherry picks his fights. Mike Tyson's always got in the ring with the best. He's always got in the ring with the best, and he's never been a pussy like all these other boxers have been. Legit, I respect him a lot, but legit. But Jake Paul, please win, bro. Please fucking win, bro. I want you to knock out Mike Tyson and just prove that you're the king. You knocked out Mike Tyson. You knocked out Mike Tyson, the greatest boxer to ever live. You knocked out the baddest man on the planet. Mike Tyson. So please knock out that guy, the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. It'll generally surprise me if he does that, though. But I think he'll just win a decision if he wins. I think if he wins, he'll just win a decision. I don't think he'll knock him out. I think Mike Tyson is too strong. His head is just too big. I just don't think Jake can knock him out. So I think if Jake Paul was to win, I think he'll just win a decision. I don't think Jake Paul will knock out Mike Tyson. I think if he was to win, it would just be a boring decision win where he just outboxes him. But can you really see Jake Paul outboxing Mike Tyson? I don't think so. Because Mike Tyson's way more experienced. He's just a better boxer. But I don't know, man. If he could, because Mike Tyson is old, he's obviously going to be a little slower. He's obviously going to be a little slower, but legit. But honestly, it's a possibility that he can knock out Mike Tyson, but I doubt it. I think he'll just win a decision. But it'll be hard to see him outbox Mike Tyson. But I still think he could probably win a decision. Maybe if he knocks him down and gets a 10-8, and he's like, it's a close fight, but then he knocks him down and gets a 10-8, then they said then there's Jake Paul's win. It's Jake Paul win, but legit. But I'm intrigued for this fight. I want to see what happens. I'm wondering if Jake Paul can handle Mike Tyson. I'm very excited for this fight. You don't understand. I want to see how Jake Paul can do against a guy as tough as Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson is no fucking joke. Even at 57, 58, doesn't matter, he can still bang, he can still kick, he can still hurt you. He can still hurt you. He's still a threat. He knock me out, he knock you out, who's talking shit about Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson. He knock everyone out. He knock out majority of boxers, even now, like even boxers in their prime today, like real boxers with amateur experience. He could probably knock out a few of them. He could probably beat up a few of them. Legit, he could probably beat up a few of them. I know I know he could probably beat Tommy Fury. I know he could probably beat Tommy Fury. I know he could probably beat. I think he definitely smokes Jordan Grant. I think Jordan Grant's a bomb, bro. Or he could smack up all the bombs that Vidal Riley fought. He smack up all the bombs that fucking Tommy Fury fought. He smack up all of them. Obviously, he beat Jake Paul. I think he beats all of Jake Paul's opponents as well. But legit, and he's obviously still a threat. He's a massive, massive threat to the YouTube boxing scene. He's a massive, massive threat to the boxing scene in general. He can knock out a lot of boxers. He can knock out a lot of people in this space, in this whole boxing space. He can knock out. I think he might even be able to hang in there with someone like Tyson Fury. I mean, after that last performance with Usyk, he got his ass beat for 12 rounds. After the last performance with Usyk, I think Mike Tyson could knock out Tyson Fury. Probably. I think he could really knock out them at Tyson Fury, but okay, I don't know about that, but like legit, I'm just joking. I think Tyson would obviously win that. Tyson Fury, I think he'd obviously win that because I just think he's too big. I just don't think Mike Tyson's got that in him to beat Tyson Fury, but legit, but I think Jake Paul Mike Tyson will be a close fight. I think it'll be a competitive fight. If this was Mike Tyson in his prime, obviously no question, Mike Tyson would destroy Jake Paul, but I'm sorry. I've tried, but I just can't stop stuttering. I generally cannot stop stuttering. I don't even know where my Vaseline is. It was literally with me. But yeah, like I said, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, in my opinion, is going to be a very close fight. I know it's going to be a close fight. It's definitely going to be a close fight, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. I think it will be a very close fight. What was I saying? That Mike Tyson could beat Tyson Fury? I legit said that Mike Tyson could beat Tyson Fury. I was obviously joking. But I think it's a close fight, honestly. I do think it's a very close fight. I think Jake Paul, I don't think he can win it by knockout. I think he just win a decision. I think if Jake Paul was to win this fight, I'm repeating myself. If Jake Paul was to win this fight, it'd be a decision. If Mike Tyson was to win this fight, it'd probably be a decision as well, or maybe even a knockout. Because I do think he definitely has more power than Jake Paul, because he's knocked out way more people than Jake Paul and more legendary people than Jake Paul. Jake Paul's not only knocked out really bums and MMA fighters, but this guy's knocked out fucking world champion boxers. You know, so I obviously think Mike Tyson, even at 57, has got more power than Jake Paul. Obviously. I mean, I think the power probably might be the same, but I think Mike Tyson, if you're going to say that who's got more power, it's definitely going to be Mike Tyson. No question. No question, it's got to be Mike Tyson. But if you're gonna say they're equal, then fine. But if you're going to say who's better, it has to be Mike Tyson. It has to be Mike Tyson. Can you even understand what I'm saying right now? Because I'm stuttering so much. I'm speaking so fast that you can't even understand what I'm saying. But legit, if you're going to say that, if you're going to say who's better, when it comes to power, if you're gonna say who's better, it's gonna be Mike Tyson. You can't say Jake Paul. If you say Jake Paul, you're crazy. If you think they're equal, then fine. I think they're probably equal. But if you're gonna say who's better, then it's gonna be Mike Tyson, because he's knocked out way more people. He's got like what 55 knockouts. Jake Paul's got like 6, so it's not comparable whatsoever. This has been way too long. I'm gonna end this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out of here, guys. I've been here for way too long. It's been all over the place. I've been stuttering. It's still not changed. I'm still stuttering. I generally cannot control it at all. I just keep stuttering. It's pissing me off. Actually, before we go, I want to talk about like a few YouTube boxing matchups. Logan Paul versus Dean the Great. Dean the Great beats him, obviously. Okay, let's repeat myself. A few YouTube boxing matchups. For fuck's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. A few YouTube boxing matchups. Logan Paul versus Dean the Great. I think Dean the Great would beat Logan Paul. I think Dean the Great would beat Deji. Dean the Great's just that guy, bro. I think he's above YouTube level. I think Dean the Great is above YouTube level. I think Logan Paul, Deji lose to those guys. Lose to Dean the Great. He's just on another level, Dean the Great. If you just watch his boxing, his ability, he's levels above all these YouTubers. Maybe not levels above, but he's definitely on a different level than all these YouTubers. He's on a different level compared to Deji. He's on a different level compared to Logan Paul. He's on a different level compared to Gib. He's on a different level compared to Slim. He's on a different level compared to Salt Pappy. He's on a different level compared to maybe even Anthony Taylor. I don't know. I think because they did. I know they did spar a lot of times in like the gym and stuff. But like I know that they were sparring in the gym, and Anthony Taylor might have got the better of him. I don't know. I think that it was a weird spar because they were doing like wrestling at the end, but it was a very weird sort of spar. The weirdest spar I've ever seen in my life. That spar with Anthony Taylor's gonna be hands down the weirdest spar I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I couldn't breathe there. I was just speaking so much. But that's gonna be the weirdest spar I've ever seen between two guys, you know. And Anthony Taylor's like, I know that these guys are like way bigger than Dean the Great, like physically, but I still think he beats them. I mean, look at Usyk. He was like 40 pounds lighter than Tyson Fury, and he still dominated him 12 rounds. Not every single round. I'm not saying he dominated every single round, but like he still dominated the majority of the fight. He won like the last like 5 rounds, and he dominated the first 2 rounds. So he obviously won the fight, and he looked good. Usyk. So if we're gonna talk about weight difference, look at the Usyk fight. Usyk dominated Fury, being 30 pounds lighter than Tyson Fury, and he still dominated him for like the majority of the fight. He dominated the first 2 rounds. He won the last 5 rounds. Tyson Fury won about maybe like round 3 all the way to like round 7, I'd say. I think round 8, 9, and the rest were Usyk's, and I think round 1 and 2 were definitely Usyk's rounds. So round 1 and 2 were obviously Usyk's rounds. Round 1 and 2 were obviously Usyk's rounds, and the other rounds like round 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think I'm a bit generous though. I think he won about like 3 rounds. Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury won about 3, maybe 4 rounds, but then the rest I think Usyk just dominated. Especially round 9. Holy shit, he almost knocked him out. Holy crap. Everyone's saying the ref saved him. I don't know about that. I think he might have been able to survive it. Even if he did get knocked down, I think he'd be able to like really like get back up. I mean, we've seen him get knocked down by Deontay Wilder, but you know that infamous punch, you know, the punch that knocked him, that looked like he almost knocked him out. Or looked like he knocked him out, but he actually got back up crazy. He was literally like lying on the floor and he got back up. It looked like he knocked him out. But he was still alive. He was still conscious. So everyone's saying, oh, it should have been a knockout. I don't know about that, because he's been knocked out like many times. many times. He's been knocked down many times by Deontay Wilder, by other boxers. He's been knocked down. His head is literally cracked. Like, his head is literally banged on the canvas, and he still got back up. With Deontay Wilder, his head literally bounced off the canvas, and he still got back up. We saw him with, what was that guy? Like, the guy he fought like many years ago, before like he became like famous. But there was a guy who he fought that was that was like really tough, and he knocked him down. It was his first ever like knockdown in his career. I can't remember that guy's name. I can't remember. I might need to go. I might need to go do some more research on him. I might need to go do some research on him, because I don't understand. Holy shit, this has been way too fucking long. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here, guys. I was talking about Dean the Grey and how he's a good boxer, and I think he'd beat Logan Paul. I think he'd handle Deji pretty well. I think he'd handle Logan Paul pretty well. I think he handles all the YouTubers pretty well. But legit, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been 20 minutes. I'm ending it here. Like, generally, goodbye.